You so somebody's asking a very simple question. Why would you buy a company for a premium? So that's the tradition in M&A. There's a number of reasons for that. The first reason is that you can't slowly acquire an entire company in the stock market. It's very difficult to do. They are paying in cash. Uba ER, thanks for subscribing. So if you want to buy the entire company, you basically have to come to a negotiated agreement. There's no real great way to do that just in the stock market. You don't just get an E-Trade account and start buying, click, 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 buy, 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 buy. I actually did do that once, but in general, it's very hard to do that with a large company. One of the reasons for that is you have to disclose after you own more than 5% of a company. So once you cross the 5% threshold, you basically at that point are the cat's out of the bag that you're buying the company, or you're trying to at least. So that's one obvious way. The other obvious way is, if you want to buy out a company, you have to be willing to sort of make a good deal that the other company has to have a reason to sell to you. No, you have to do the disclosure yourself, and there have been people who actually have gotten prosecuted for not doing the disclosure in a timely way. Some people try to sneak around the disclosure law by not filing on a timely basis. I did once, when I was doing one of these that was very secret mission, 5% deals. We had the rule is you have 48 hours to disclose, and we waited till 47 hours, 30 minutes. I don't think we waited till the last minute, but we were tried to use the market every second we can. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Elon Musk didn't disclose everything. But, it's one of these rules that's policed when the SEC kind of wants to police it, or when they find out about it. They don't have the tools that they need to perfectly police it. And personally, I don't think it's a very limited, quote unquote, violation. It's really not the end of the world if the market finds out a week later that you bought more than this percentage or that percentage. But I do think, there's, it's fair. It's that those are the rules and everyone should play by them. It's fair is fair. Okay. Otherwise, you could corner a stock, and that was the old, if you read about the history of Wall Street, that was kind of what used to happen. Right, I just realized I'm not putting these in single quotes, so I'll have to do that. I have to meet a friend a little later, or a colleague, or whatever, so I gotta run. Now I regret putting these little small products in that don't really make a difference. Okay. Let's see. So this is Q220, Kruzdexa, and Tepeza. So Tepeza was 166. So I guess I kind of see it, but I still see maybe there's supply constraint. Maybe it's just flat. So I have to dig into that. Maybe, if they're being supply constrained, that could be pretty exciting, right? Because then maybe real demand is so much more than we know. That's the theory, right? But if they're able to meet the supply and demand, or meeting at the right place, then it's sort of been flat for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarters. It's been around 500. So, I don't know if they're still supply constrained. Biologics are very hard to make, so it wouldn't shock me if they're supply constrained or something like that. But anyway, I think that's enough for the Horizon deal. We'll look a little bit later at what happened with supply constraint and stuff like that. But for now, we'll keep looking at some of these disclosures. A lot of their pipeline is kind of the same old. Yeah, not that exciting. But Amgen finds a way to win, kind of like regardless. Right, so revenue was like almost exactly flat year over year. Let's see, they had 34 million here. Minus 415, minus 67, so they're a ton of debt, I guess. I'm still not getting the right number here. Let's see. Oh, right, GAAP, non-GAAP, duh. Let's see, something's missing. Okay. There's the balance sheet, there's GAAP, non-GAAP. So, this isn't the best format in my opinion, but who am I to tell Amgen what to do? This is not bad, actually. I'll take it back. All right, so their non-GAAP net income is $2,202,000,000. 2202 non-GAAP net income, NGNI. So taxes go up to 586. So okay, but maybe one of these goes down. Let's see. Well, it says 340, so I'll just do 340. All right, so I got almost exact number, and I just got to add back like a couple of these other little things, but it looks like plus 10 here, or minus 10, I should say. And we're 9 million off, which is close enough. If you wanted to get through it step by step, you can get the exact number, or hopefully you should get this exact number. Sometimes I catch these companies and say, I can't make your numbers add up in your press release. That's when they hang up. We'll get back to you.